of all of that it's scary to even trust that everybody has good intentions or even try to believe it. So what I do is I look. Somebody told me yesterday, "No, you looking too deep." No, the Bible tells me, know no man by the flesh but by his spirit. That's safe. That's the right thing. But sometimes when you go looking at people, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say this because I know it has happened with me. People they're looking at me from who I was in that moment, and they're accidentally, like they told us last night at church, there's a thin line between being judgmental. And we gotta really be careful with being judgmental because sometimes we say we love and we love like God, but God don't choose who he loves. God don't, I'm gonna love them today. Yeah, forgive. We don't forgive, we got that. But you can't walk in your freedom of forgiveness if you keep the wall in your mind up from the thought of it. Just like you not who you used to be no more, they could be changing. And you gotta remember that you needed grace as well too. I'm talking to me. I needed grace. But when it's you ain't thinking like that. You just thinking, oh, I changed now. But in the instance, you're being judgmental. So I'm just here today. I'm just chatting with you and trying to, just enlighten you on. See, me, when I see people, I try not to see deep, but it just happens. But you ain't got to think on that. You ain't got to pursue on that. You love unconditionally. You got to love the messy. You got to love the tricksters. You got to love the backstabbers. You got to love the people with hidden agendas. You got to love them all. But you ain't got to give them access. You ain't got to let them close to you. You ain't got to let them in your life. But you got to realize this too. I stick to this one, and the older I get and the freer I become, I realize that I think back to the Last Supper and all the men at the table. God, he told them that one of y'all gonna betray